Center in Toronto, Ontario. Ought to be a good one here between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays.
2021
It's interleague baseball.
Toronto
Next on the show.
Blue Jays.
Hyunjin Ryu gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Now to the plate, number 37. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And now the first pitch. First pitch of the night here is taken for ball one as we are underway in Toronto. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Bichette's got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Alec Baum.
So bases are empty with one gone, and that'll bring up Alec Baum. Now here's the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Popped up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound. Next to hit, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with two men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Adonis Medina, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
Adonis Medina gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for Toronto, the center fielder, George
Here it
Springer.
comes. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And that misses 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Marcus Semien. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Still no score. And now in the box, Brad Miller. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The second baseman, Brad Miller.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Next to hit is Andrew McCutchen. Now the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, Springer has a read on it, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette.
Leading off
set
for
to
the
lead off
Jays,
the home half of the second.
Shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. First offering on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there are 2 down. So next to hit is Lourdes Gurriel. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And now the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
Count 1-0.
One and one.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
There's a shin high slider laid off for a ball. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. So here is Freddie Galvis. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Now the 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. This is foul right side.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping up is Andrew Knapp, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. First pitch on the way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Line drive to center field, and the Phillies are into the hit column.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, JT.
At the plate, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Galvis over at second, now at first with no outs. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Into the box, number 37. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. None out, runners at first and second. Two and 0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker. 2-1.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. First and second here with nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Alec Baum. He popped out in his first trip. From the belt, kicks and deals. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. And that one cut a little too much, a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and second with one away. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were two.
Señores, no estoy hablando en el momento porque estoy haciendo algo.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a two-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his deep.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Now to bat, Santiago Espinal. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Slow little roller to third. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting in.
So 1 away in the Toronto third. And that'll bring in Danny Jansen. First delivery to him. Bounce to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So 2 out, nobody on. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. 2 out, nobody on. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Galvis is there. Over to first, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 1-0. Now into the box, Brad Miller. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The second baseman, Brad Miller.
First offering on its way. And that's taken for strike 1. And he misses with it. 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Check swing here, and they'll appeal down to first, but Darryl Parker's right on it. He went around, so that's strike one. The 2-1 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he takes a called strike at the knees. Hits 0-1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Comes set with the 0-1.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike to count.
McCutchen, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Pulled toward right center field. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. From the belt, the pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Simeon's got it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Phillies strand 1, but they're up 1-0. George Springer the next to hit, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. fouled away. The next 3-2.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Miller is there. And a good throw gets him one gone. Digging in will be Marcus Semien. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Bases are empty, one man out. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Fouled off. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Now batting.
So now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. One and 0. Here it is.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Again, another foul ball. Here's the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Hot shot to third. Fielded cleanly. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of a 2-out double. We're back to Toronto after this. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the switch hitting catcher, Andrew Knapp.
The catcher, number 5.
First delivery to him.
Knapp.
Line drive base hit.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed, but right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
In now, JT Realmuto, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit to first. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
To the plate now, number 37. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. No hits to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that is down, as that could be 2 bases. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
That brings up Alec Baum, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Skied down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. Philadelphia's on top, 1-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Matty, I'd like to see them change up their offensive approach a little bit right now. Maybe get a little bit more aggressive in the strike zone. I just feel like this pitcher is settling into a rhythm, and they're going to hand it over to the bullpen eventually, and this game's going to be over.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The 1-1. Fastball well outside. And it's fouled away. Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So now to the plate, Notice Gurriel. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a pitch on the way. Called strike 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Way outside. 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Miller. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Next to stand in is Santiago Espinal. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Up next is Danny Jansen, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
The 3-1. Ball 4.
The right fielder, number 15, Rendell.
At the plate now is Rendell Grichuk, grounded out in his last at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Jansen, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Ripped down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
As the pitching coach heads out for the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
At the plate, George Springer. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. Fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got
Me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Lays off 2-2 now. Second and third, 2 away. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit. So we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Next to bat for Toronto, Marcus Semien. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. From the stretch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-0. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Miller ranging into the outfield. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Through 5 innings, all even at 1 apiece. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, Bryce.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Standing in now, Brad Miller. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1.
Nope, ball 1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
1-1. Fouled off. And another foul ball.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Philadelphia, the center fielder, Didi.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. To second for one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play and the inning is over. One hit, one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. All tied at 1-1. Christopher Sanchez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 61, Christopher Sanchez.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball, that's too high.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate now, Bo Bichette, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Gregorius is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batter, The designated
At the
hitter.
plate now is the designated hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
In the last at-bat, that breaking ball was really up in the zone. Not a good spot for a pitcher to throw the off-speed pitch. If he wants to come back and throw that in this at-bat, he better get it down below the knees.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, 2-1.
2-1.
3-1. Lourdes Gurriel would be next. The 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Up next, Lourdes Gurriel, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Into the corner and slicing foul. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Now a throw over, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Still tied 1 apiece. Seventh inning ready to roll, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
The shortstop, Freddie Galvis.
First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. Now at the plate is Andrew Knapp, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. This is lifted out to left. Gurriel is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So 2 are gone now in the Philadelphia 7th, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. Here it comes. Lifted in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it, and he makes the play to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains tied 1-1. And now Lourdes Gurriel. No hits to this point.
Leading up for Toronto, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Squared that one up just a little late. Popped him up. Number 37 is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Now at the plate, Santiago Espinal. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Here's another 1-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Miller takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. And now here is Danny Jansen. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now the pitch. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Tim.
Hard hit at third. Scooped up. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, all tied at 1-1. Number 58 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 58.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 37. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting his pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Here now the 2-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High chopper to third. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, one of the things you can't control as a starting pitcher is whether you're going to win or lose the game. He pitched awfully well in this one. As of right now, he's in line for a no decision.
Into the box now, Alec Baum, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 2-1. And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Next, it'll be Bryce Harper. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's set. The 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. One and 2. Here it is. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the payoff pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gurriel is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Phillies down in order. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Rendell Grichuk.
Rendell Grichuk.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And there's one down now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go George Springer. It was a walk in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point in the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Blue Jays go down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Trevor Richards will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Trevor Richards.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Brad Miller struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
First offering, fouled off. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, 1 strike.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is, and it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch, hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next,
stepping in next, Didi Gregorius. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
First pitch of the AB now. 2 out, nobody on. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
Hey, that's just a nice get-me-over curveball there to steal a strike. I don't think he was looking for that one.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Payoff pitch on its way, and he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Score remains tied 1-1. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And here comes the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-2 now. bases here. Ball 4, and of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Striding in is Bo Bichette. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Galvis on to first, a double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So now to the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Popped him up. Miller has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Travis Jankowski is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames.
Travis.
Here's the first pitch. Looked like the curveball slipped out that time. Fastball well outside.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Espinal into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another one sent foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Big spot here, and it'll be Andrew Knapp, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And a great change of pace has him off balance, a swing and a miss. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swing and a little tapper.